What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Out of the Basement. Today we are doing our November Blu-ray update. On time? Shake my hands. Good stuff, brothers. Of course, I'm Nate, joined with Justin.
What's up, guys?
And Steven.
Howdy.
And this is our monthly Blu-ray pickup video where we go through all of the titles we picked up just to show you what we got. And of course, we'd love to know what you picked up this month, so comment down below. Let's talk about some Blu-rays. Steven, we're not beating around the bush this week, and I see some irrelevant formats in your pile. That can only mean one thing. It's time for America's favorite show, Bucky's DVD Blowout.
Well, the DVDs I picked up this month are nothing but bangers. The Pride FC 2000 Grand Prix. They just pee on each other. Grand Prix. 16 fighters, 1 belt, yada yada. Rest in peace to Pride. Beast Machines Transformers, the complete series. This was the series after Beast Wars. I vaguely remember it from my childhood. This one I just got because of the cast. LL Cool J, Johnny Lee Miller, Catherine Morris, Val Kilmer, and Christian Slater.
Wow.
This one I have seen on such channels as Red Letter Media.
Bucky mentioned it.
This actually does have a Blu-ray. I think it's the only region B though. Blind Fury, Rutger Hauer. And then
Video Store Classic coming up.
Last month I got Dahmer featuring and then so I'm continuing that train, and this month I got Gacy straight from Blockbuster.
Epic.
Amazing. I'm gonna review every single one of these movies someday. Mark it. I'm gonna do it.
It's just like the Jeepers Creepers 3 commentary.
I decline that. And then the next one is pretty hard to come by.
True.
Godzilla vs. Biollante.
Nice. Out of print. Expensive on DVD and Blu-ray.
Flip it.
Huh?
Flip it.
Nah. And that concludes
That was a short one.
the episode. That is the shortest one.
Dude, confirmed.
Because last week was pretty short.
Last month.
That's what I meant.
Whatever time.
That's what I said. I said last month.
Yeah, you said it.
Take my hand. Because last week was pretty short. Brothers supporting brothers.
Yes.
Alright, Jarek, your first imaginary pickup.
Well, it's not imaginary.
Hold it in your hand right here.
It's not imaginary because I really did pick it up. I have it on a stand on top of my Blu-ray shelf. I have figures surrounding it. Didn't feel like taking out because it's so big. But the size didn't bother me because, well, I didn't say what it is yet. It is the Criterion Godzilla Showa era digibook box set thing.
True.
Criterion sale.
I don't think it's so much of a digibook as it is
a book.
I would say it more so falls in the tome category.
But the size is bothering a lot of people, which it doesn't bother me. I just put it on a stand on top of my Blu-ray shelf. Looks pretty good. It's a prestigious item. But the Criterion sale was this month, November. True. So we have some Criterion spread throughout our pickups here, but
I only have boutique movies this month.
Yeah. But the Godzilla box set was a must own. There's still some available, Nate.
True.
November's not over.
True.
But, yeah, it was a nice trip down memory lane. I watched Invasion of Astro Monster because when I was younger, probably like 12, 13, I would go to my grandma's house in Minnesota for a whole week. I would live with her for a week, and super far away, obviously, so I didn't bring like a lot of stuff with me, a lot of personal items. So like when it came to the movie selection, it was like I had to work with my grandma's VHS tapes. It was like Grumpy Old Men, blah blah blah, you know. I was like, oh, Godzilla tapes. And it was King of the Monsters, 1955 or 6?
54.
54. Oh. The American version, King of the Monsters, Invasion of Astro Monster, and then All Monsters Attack, when it's the son of Godzilla, parallel with the kid getting bullied.
Yes.
And that's they're all in the box set, of course. So, and she has since passed away, so it was kind of sentimental as well. So I had a blast watching Invasion of Astro Monster. I love the original Monster Zero, King Ghidorah.
True.
So I'm really happy to have it. The art is awesome, of course.
We did an unboxing for it.
Yeah, we did an unboxing for it. So check that out as well. But super glad to have it. So yeah, Godzilla box set. Because I have to do my patented hold up the Godzilla box set.
All right, my first pick is a Criterion release, and that is House, aka Hausu. This is a Japanese psychological horror film that seems to be absolutely off the wall. Did not get a chance to watch it, but I really do want to watch it. But Connor and I are actually planning on doing a little video series where we get into some weird and some different movies, and this is definitely going to be one of them. Don't know much about it. The trailer tells you nothing about the movie. It just looks like an incredible zany time. And that's why I picked it up. Mike, friend of the channel, also watched it and said it's definitely worth it. So, House.
Well, my first three.
Why?
What's to say about this one? I mean, I was sold at the top of the billing. One, Casper Van Dien and Judd Nelson. So that means Judd Nelson is probably in this for approximately 30 seconds, and the rest is Casper Van Dien. Come on. It's going to be great. It's going to be a good time.
No.
The next one is Midsummer, the director's cut, Region B, because, you know, you got to subscribe to like Apple TV or something stupid.
What country is that from?
This one? The UK.
Oh, I thought it was from Italy.
No, there is an Italian release that has a 4K in it.
Mike has the Italian.
This is just the standard Blu-ray set. Comes with both cuts and a featurette. So
yeah, so you kind of gotta pick and choose. Do you want the 4K? You could get the regular standard shitty American version. You get the 4K from Italy, or the director's cut from the UK.
You know, I'm all about advancing the formats, but I feel like anytime I'm gonna watch this again, it's gonna be the director's cut. So the 4K theatrical cut would just be collecting dust. So that's why I decided to go with this one, and it was cheaper. So Midsummer. Still haven't seen the director's cut of that.
Right.
And then the next one is I found used. I was waiting to find this used, and that is First Blood. I think you talked about it briefly in the last update. I think you got this one as well. Maybe it was you.
Yeah, I don't have First Blood. I have Rambo 4.
I love the first Blood, the original. I think it's kind of underrated. I think it kind of lays the groundwork for a lot of like action movies, just in general. I think it's a great story.
Concur.
I think it's the only one you need too.
4 is good.
4. Yeah. 4 is a close second.
And then real quick, you and I have a double.
Daily double.
Casino.
Scorsese. What does he know about cinema?
To be honest, this purchase is purely based off of his comments about Marvel movies. I was just
Did you buy it brand new? So we got a fraction of it?
No, this is from a used media store. But nonetheless...
sorry, Martin.
Yeah, nonetheless, I just got in the mood ever since I really dove into it. And he made a response to the criticisms as well. And I just pretty much agreed with everything he said about Marvel movies. I mean, obviously I'm a big Star Wars fan, so you could apply that same logic. But I think it's more so with the Marvel movies just being product after product, consume product, like
they live?
Yeah, they play in the cinema, but it's not like, it's not art.
I would concur.
So I don't know, I've been in a Scorsese's mood. Love The Departed, Shutter Island, Wolf of Wall Street, Goodfellas. I have not actually seen Casino. He's one of those legendary directors that he's a big director, but he just has like a whole catalog of films that you've never heard of. So Casino.
Yeah,
Curious
Casino.
to check it out.
Yeah, the Casino is
I love the Casino.
one of the
Those
few
slots.
I haven't seen of his. I think I've seen most of his. There's only like a handful I haven't.
Yeah.
Nice. My next pick is another Criterion release, and that is Haxan, the silent film, black and white. I don't know what country it's from. I didn't want to mislabel it.
German? Swedish intertitle, so maybe it's from Sweden?
Some European country. But Connor actually turned me onto this movie. He sent me clips of it on Snapchat, and I thought it looked insane. And then I saw, oh, hey, it's actually out on Criterion. So went ahead and picked this up. Again,
What year is that?
1922.
I remember the DVD of that was like super crazy out of print. Like there was a Criterion DVD.
Yeah, but it just seems like a really wild
the
movie.
The music is Danish.
So it's at least we could say it's a Nordic film.
Yeah, but it deals with grave robbing,
Scandinavia.
torture, possessed
Not
nuns, and a satanic Sabbath.
I'm in.
So seems like it's going to be a good time. Again, this is probably going to be one of those movies that Connor and I explore on our upcoming video series.
So I'm going to wrap up the 4Ks that I picked up. And I picked up Alien. And I should mention these are all found used somehow, some way.
With the slip.
Yeah. It was still sealed.
With the shrink wrap.
The gold edition of Scarface.
Well, what? Is there a good gangster movie in front of me?
Yeah, there is. And it's called Scarface. And then the next one is Gremlins. And everybody had a real big problem with the covers of this. This and the Steelbook.
That is a shit cover.
Kind of looks like the Play-Doh logo.
I think the Steelbook looks like garbage, but I don't mind this one at all, to be honest with
This
you.
gives me Lego movie vibes because of the yellow and the red. I don't know.
I think it looks fine. I didn't
I don't know why I expected a different sleeve of art underneath the slip.
I didn't get the big to-do about it. I think it looks fine, but
I mean, like I said earlier, does the movie work?
yeah. Gremlins, one of my childhood favorites. And then one that I have the second one, but for whatever reason just kept procrastinating on getting the first one, and that is Evil Dead. Have yet to watch the 4K transfer, but I'm excited to.
It looks amazing.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it in the 4x3.
That's the only way to watch
Is
it.
it the only way? I thought there was a choice.
No, I mean, just watching it in
Oh.
16:9 is stupid.
Fair enough. And
They
yeah.
just zoomed in.
Crop and zoom,
the
baby.
old
Crop
Disney and
zoom.
Warner Brothers
Just
trick.
zoom in.
Just crop and zoom, boys. Just crop and zoom.
And then an Essential.
I didn't even know that had a 4K.
No
Oh.
slip,
All of them.
but
do.
Batman '89. Love it.
Great movie. A lot of fun.
And that wraps up my
I think I
4K
only get it a
purchases.
3-star. Brandon. My next pickup. If you've been watching the Blu-ray updates for a while, you know I've been collecting these little South Park season compilation Blu-ray sets. So I have South Park seasons 11 to 15.
Nice.
These kind of go out of print super quick.
Yeah.
It's like you see one and that's the only one you're going to see forever. But, you know, a lot of discs. And I like that each of the discs have art on them. Gotta love that disc art. When they go the extra mile. you know.
True.
But I like how it's a nice thick Blu-ray case. I hope they do 16 to 20.
They did.
It's already out.
They already did. Gotta go buy it now. But love South Park. I watched probably about half of it on Netflix before they took it off all those years ago, and I just remember being super pissed.
And now, look. You know what'll never get taken away from you? A nice physical copy.
Buy physical media.
My next pickup is a Wes Anderson film. The final Wes Anderson film I needed to complete all of his movies out on Criterion. And that is Moonrise Kingdom. One of my faves. It's a banger. The Criterion release comes with a lot of stuff. You get like a map and a booklet and a cute little raccoon on the Blu-ray disc.
Yeah.
So it's a grand old time. Haven't got a chance to revisit this movie yet, but I'm definitely planning on it now that I have the wonderful Criterion release. Got rid of my standard release copy.
Are you kind of upset that it doesn't follow the same art style as the other Wes Anderson Criterion?
A little bit, but
I could have.
But Fantastic Mr. Fox really doesn't either.
True. I would have liked if they continued it, but
Yeah.
whatever.
All right, so my next 5. This one, it was on sale at Best Buy for.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's got a nasty dent in it. I didn't realize it when I first bought it, but Assault on Precinct 13, the Steelbook. It's fine. It's whatever. It does. I don't know if you can see it, but there is a nasty dent in there, and unfortunately, I didn't recognize it, and I don't really feel the need to go make a return because it's fine.
But Steven, how are you going to sell all your Blu-rays 30 years from now and send your kids to college? That easily takes $10, $20, $50 off the perceived market value in the next 20 years.
There's so much wrong with what you just said, I don't even know where to begin. Because, first of all, to even have children, a girl would have to like me. Assault on Precinct 13. And the next one are a bunch of Region B 88 films because they recently announced that they're having a sale to get rid of some old backstock and some soon-to-be out-of-print titles. So you know I had to pounce while I could. The first one, it does have a Region A, but I figured why not? I'll just pick it up from 88 Films, and that is the Full Moon movie, Stuart Gordon's The Pit and the Pendulum, which is, I don't know if there's obviously the one with Vincent Price. I don't know how closely this one follows the original or the actual source material from Edgar Allan Poe, whatnot. So some brand names in here. Jeffrey Combs, Lance Hendrickson is in this. So
Lance.
And then
Lance 210?
this next one, I think averaged out to like $2 or $3 USD. So I decided to just throw it in there. And that is the 80s. It's from 1983, the slasher film involving Native Americans, Scalps.
Ooh, I'm sure that one aged well.
And the next one, slightly more PC, Hollywood Chainsaw Hookers. I've heard really good things about this. Leanna Quigley's in this, and it comes with her horror workout video.
I can only imagine what that's like.
I bet she doesn't expose her breasts anywhere in this film.
Right.
Hollywood Chainsaw Hookers. And then the last one I've been wanting to pick up for a very long time, and when they said it was going OOP, had to pounce immediately. I first saw this on Red Letter Media.
Dude, we're gonna copy.
And just the little clips they were showing, I was like, that movie looks hysterical. I don't know how easy it's going to be to watch, but the clips that they show were fantastic. So I gotta get my hands on it, and that is Nail Gun Massacre. It's cheaper than a chainsaw.
Get it? Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Yeah.
And that concludes my 88 Films sale pickups.
Alrighty then. My next Blu-ray pickup is a Criterion, of course. The sale been going on. The Thin Red Line, which is a World War II film, which I believe focuses on the Pacific side of things. I've heard that it's more of a philosophical, it's on Criterion. But something interesting is that this came out in 1998, so this film probably got swamped into history by Saving Private Ryan.
True.
Coming out the same exact year. So I'm super curious to check this one out. I don't know who's in it. I don't know. I'm trying to... From the director of Badlands and Days of Heaven.
Okay.
Days of Heaven has a crit.
Oh, well, there you go.
I think Badlands does too.
Well, there you go. The Thin Red Line.
Epic. In October, Arrow had a BOGO sale that I totally forgot about until the very end of the month. So I pounced on some box sets while I could. And that leads me to my next pickup, which is the Region B Hellraiser 1, 2, and 3 box set. I'm going to be getting a Region B player, another one, for Christmas from someone in my life.
Sure.
So I'll be able to revisit these soon enough. Love Hellraiser 1 and 2. I have not seen Hellraiser 3, but this is just the single release set. Much cheaper than buying the out-of-print American box set or buying them individually.
The Scarlet box set.
Yeah, so this is just the standard UK one. Love Hellraiser 1 and 2. Can't stress that enough, especially 2.
So my next ones, I picked up a couple things at the crit sale. Not too much, I didn't go crazy. But I picked this one up. Ghost World. Been curious about this one for a while. It's been on my radar. And same with this one. I didn't even know this movie existed until they announced the Criterion release, which is weird because I'm a passing fan of the Talking Heads. I like them. So this is David Byrne's one and only movie starring John Goodman, and that is True Stories. It's like a semi-musical, I think. And, you know, I'm not a musical guy, but David Byrne is an interesting character. And I've heard this is just a great film. So, True Stories. And this next one I feel like I've been procrastinating with too. Got this at Barnes & Noble because the Arrows were also on sale, and that is Basket Case with the Slit.
Ooh.
Yeah. Because I feel like sooner or later this will go out of print.
True.
Next one, I picked up actually brand new because I've been wanting to watch this for a while. It's supposed to be pretty messed up, but that is Flowers in the Attic. Heard it's a pretty disturbing movie. I don't know what it's about. I'm not even going to read the back. I kind of want to just go in blind and experience it. So there's that. And then this one was just lucky because they recently repressed this movie, and I was going to just get the repressing, but then all of a sudden I found this in the wild for dirt cheap, because usually it's way up there. Because I've seen it in the wild before, but it's just way out of my price range, and I've never seen it. But this was a price that I was comfortable blind buying it, and this is the first pressing of Chud.
Ooh.
So
Cannibalistic Humanoid Underground Dweller.
right, so it comes with the old booklet.
The booklet.
It's got two discs there, and this is the flip side art, the OG art. I think I like that a little better. So comes with the integral cut 2K transfer and 1080p of the original theatrical cut, and that is a limited edition exclusive.
Whoa.
I don't know the differences in cuts, but Chud.
Your final pickup, Jarek?
My final pickup is another Criterion from Barnes & Noble, The Silence of the Lambs.
Ah, an essential.
I've never seen this movie.
But it's an essential crit.
It is an essential crit, but I've never seen it. I don't even know what it's about, if I'm being totally honest.
Just go in blind.
Classic.
Yeah, I will go in blind. I somehow just have missed this my entire life. I mean, I know like the shot of Anthony Hopkins, right, with the thing on his face,
That's
but like
Sir Anthony Hopkins to you.
we're in America. There ain't no such thing as knights over here in America.
Like he's a knight in shining armor, and he will be treated as such.
Silence of the Lambs.
So my next pickup is the Arrow Video House 4-pack. House 1 through 4. This is, again, from my BOGO sale. I got this in the Hellraiser box set. Fun fact about this set is that even though it's only listed as House 1 and 2 being Region A as well as Region B, the entire box set is actually Region A. So this is completely Region A and B. So don't know about any other regions, but that's a really good thing because they only ever released House 1 and 2 in the US on Arrow Video. But the whole box set is region free. I watched House 1, really enjoyed it. It's a little bit of a slower paced movie, but it had a lot of people that were involved with Friday the 13th, which I love to death. So ended up even appreciating it even more. And there's even some stunt work by Kane Hodder.
Whoa.
Have not gotten around to 2, 3, and 4 yet, but I will eventually. But House 1 kicked a whole lot of ass, so I'm excited to watch the rest. Steven, our final pickup is the Arrow Video Robocop.
I think this is already out of print, too.
Wow. I know the Steelbook is. Didn't know about the LE.
Yeah, I think the LE is.
This just honestly came out today. Street date was today, time of recording. So, mine's still in the shrink wrap. Yours is still in the shrink wrap. Doesn't come with a new transfer, but tons of bonus features. You get a poster, you get a little book, all the Arrow Video limited edition goodies, along with Robocop just being a kick-ass movie. Yeah. So much fun. Don't know why me and so many of my friends have memories of watching this as a child, because it's extremely gruesome.
I watched it as a kid.
And not for children, but for whatever reason, it's one of those movies where you're like, yeah, I was a kid and I was just watching this and it was fine. Everything was fine.
Is the first one where the guy dissolves
Yeah, he like
in like acid?
Yeah, he like turns into a weird goop monster.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he gets hit by a car. Yeah, that's Robocop 1. Great film. Love it to pieces. So happy we finally got the Arrow Video release of this, because they teased it so long ago. I almost wanted to double dip on the Steelbook, not gonna lie. But the LE was good enough for me, so Robocop. Have you seen Robocop, Steven?
Of course.
As an adult?
Not as an adult. It's been... Maybe I was a teenager when I last watched it, but good time.
Sweet. So those were all of our November pickups. Again, let us know what you got this month in the comments down below. Did you pick up anything from the Criterion sale? Did you get that Godzilla box set? Of course, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like. Subscribe if you are new to the channel. We're always talking about movies, Blu-rays, adult collectible action figures for adults only. Of course, I'm Nate, joined with Justin.
See you guys later.
And Steven.
Take care.
And we will see you guys next time on Out of the Basement.